So the next thing I want to go over just again is the difference between a population and a sample. So a population is the set of all elements about which we want to collect data, right? But that population, depending upon what we're studying, can be way, way too big. So we need to pick a sample, and that's a subset, right? We know what subset means if we think back to set theory, which we talked about in chapter 5, right? But if we pick a subgroup or a subset of that population, it's going to make it a lot easier for us to study, right? It's a smaller amount of data. We just have to always make sure that that sample is representative, right? That way we're getting good data that hopefully we can push back in order to make an assumption about our population. So, an automobile manufacturer wants to know the average sales for all car dealerships in the United States for the month of October in 2012. So in order to help answer this question, we only are going to survey 200 car dealerships because I feel like there are probably just 200 in St. Louis alone, right? So the population of our study would be all car dealerships in the United States, and the sample would be 200 car dealerships that were surveyed. Now the key is to make this sample representative. Well, if we only surveyed car dealerships in Missouri, that would not be a representative sample. Maybe we need to look at, say, 4 from each state. That would be pretty representative in order to get, make sure every state has the same proportion of our population. That'd be a good idea. Now, once I've taken my sample and I've collected data, I can calculate statistics about them, right? That could be example our mean, median mode. It could be a frequency distribution. That'd be a statistic, right? But if the measurement is made about a population, that's what we call a parameter, okay? So what we do is we use these statistics we calculate about a sample in order to push them kind of up and use them to make an educated and mathematically sound assumption about our population.